welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing really well. Today I thought I would do an updated skincare routine video with you, as it's been about a year since I did my last one. Some products that I still use and some that I don't, and I do spend a lot more time on my skincare routine now, just because, you know, getting older and I just need to pay attention to one of the largest organs, well, the largest organ of my body, and that is my skin. Let's start off with a cleanser, and my cleanser at the moment that I am absolutely loving, and this is just a small sample size, and I will definitely get the full size version because I am loving this cleanser. It is from Embryolisse and it's the Biotech Skin Energizing Cleanser. So I use this every morning. I really do like it. It's just so lovely. It's quite expensive, so that's why I'm currently still using the sample size. So lovely. It's anti-aging as well, which is great, but my skin just feels really radiant straight after I've used it. I've noticed that my skin does actually look radiant, and I'm kind of, lately I've been rocking the whole kind of, I'll explain to you in a minute. But basically lately I haven't been actually wearing foundation a lot at all. I've literally just been wearing kind of like tinted moisturiser, like doing my makeup really lightly. And my skin has been, my skin just feels good at the moment. If I do break out, it seems to disappear very quickly, and I think that's just due to, like, not saying it's just this cleanser alone, but it's kind of everything as a whole. But yes, I'm very much loving this cleanser, and I do feel very energized. That's why I like to use this every morning. And then I have two other kind of cleansers, makeup removers here as well, because these are cleansers that I use at night. So this one, the Embryolisse one, I use in the morning, and then at night I love using this Time Balm Wash Away the Years cleansing balm. One thing that I was doing was that I was using like a really kind of like foamy cleanser, because I just thought, oh, it's got the cleaning bean because it's cleansing, but actually it's not good if you're prone to dry skin, which I am prone to. So I've been using this, and I just love the way it kind of like melts away my makeup. And I use this with the Foreo, which I've done a review on, a video review, so I'll link that below. It's basically for it. I love it, and I've got into the habit of basically using this every single day, every night, so I can properly get into my pores and clean deeply my pores and wash away all the makeup and dirt from the day. So I kind of use these two together. Sometimes I also use this micellar water gel makeup remover because I just love this. It just feels so soothing, and it's by La Roche-Posay, which I just love their skincare, so I kind of use these two together. So again, because it's like makeup removing, I use this at night. With the Foreo, I think you just need to use it once a day. Then obviously face mask. While we're on cleansers, I'm going to talk about face mask as well, because the one that I'm going to talk about is also a cleanser. But this is also a great cleanser, but I use this as a face mask, and it's the Rhodial Stem Cell Superfood Cleanser, which I think I've mentioned in a favourites video. But I love using this as a cleanser, but I also love using it as a face mask. You just put a nice thick layer on and leave on for 15 minutes, and you just like, your skin just feels amazing. And two other face masks which I love, but I have run out of, and I don't have them in front of me to show you. But the first one is their Embryolisse Papaya Peel face mask. Oh my god, it's such an amazing face mask. It's like one of Embryolisse bestsellers, so it's obviously really good. And the other one is obviously the Glam Glow masks. I love them, but I just haven't had a chance to go to Sephora or Selfridges to get them. So then moving on to toner. Now, some people use toner, some people don't. I definitely always use a toner in my nighttime routine. In my daytime routine, I'm kind of like not that fussed. And this hasn't changed. I use the Clinique one, which is the clarifying lotion for dry combination skin. I just think it's such a great toner and I love it. So that's the only one I use. But sometimes when I feel just like my face needs like a little bit of mist, or a little bit of a pick-me-up, or a little bit of a refresher, I have absolutely been loving this Rose Water Balancing Mist by Jolie. It's just such a lovely kind of like hydrating mist. It's so lovely. I'm just going to spray it now because I love it so much. It's got a lovely rose smell to it. Like serums, like all the rage, and there's just so many available, and there's actually so many that I love because there's a lot of good serums around. My favourite one at the moment, and the one that I've been using kind of every single day, is this one from Nip and Fab, which again I've done a full review on the blog, so I'll link that below. But it's the Dragon's Blood Fixing Serum, and plumping, and my skin does feel like really plump. It always does. I've really got into serums in this past year or so. It was like a step that I used to miss out, or I wasn't that bothered about, but now I really notice the difference if I do wear a serum. Then on to moisturisers. My two absolute favourite ones, this is kind of like more for the winter I have, but this is the Embryolisse Lait Cream Concentrate, and it's like literally almost finished now. This is the gold edition, it's just a special edition packaging, but it's exactly the same formula as the white and blue packaging, and I'm pretty sure I used this in my skincare routine last year, but I just love this, especially in the winter months. In the summer, for that extra hydration, I absolutely love the Clinique Moisture Surge. It is like a gel-like kind of consistency, so it doesn't feel like creamy. So lovely. And the other thing about this is that you can kind of, it's just, honestly, like you're never going to have dry skin if you use this. It is such an amazing moisturiser, and so lightweight and lovely, so I love this as well. So I love both of those. But at the moment I'm actually doing, I'm actually working with a new brand called Norella, and this is basically a cream to reduce the signs of aging. It builds up like collagen in your skin. So I'm actually kind of like on a 4-month trial with them to see how my skin's going. So I've been using it for about a month, this moisturiser. My skin already feels very plumped, but the interesting thing about this, and you have to read about this on my blog, I'll link everything below once the whole, like I've done the whole review. But before I started using this, they doctors did a skin kind of like scan to see how much collagen there is in my skin, and apparently I have a lot. Then I've got to use this for 4 months with some tablets they come with as well, which is basically just to maintain like healthy skin. Actually, you're supposed to take 2 a day, and I forgot to take mine today. You're supposed to apply this twice a day, so this has been basically my day cream and my night cream. This is my moisturiser at the moment, but I've had no problems with it at all, and hopefully it's doing something good. I have noticed that my skin does look a lot plumper, and it's just like a nice base. I think it is very similar. Consistency and the kind of like end result is very similar to this Lait Cream Concentrate, which obviously is just loved by so many people. Check on the blog and I'll let you know how I get on with this, but so far I'm loving this, and this is in my current skincare routine, so I thought I should mention it. Then obviously SPF. So again, I have two, because I have one for summer and then one for like spring. So basically in the winter months I still use SPF, but the products that I use, I make sure I have got SPF in them. So either in my moisturiser or my primer normally has a SPF in it, because I use the NARS Purifying Primer, which has SPF in it, and then my tinted moisturiser or my foundation always has an SPF in it. So that's how I kind of build up my SPF for the winter and like darker months. Then in spring I use an extra SPF, so I make sure that, again, either my products that I'm using, like my makeup, has got SPF in it, and if it's kind of like an extra bright or sunny day, then I make sure that I use the Clinique Super City Block, and this is an SPF 40. And then obviously in the summer, when I'm like out and about in the sun, especially like on days out in the sun or at the beach or on holiday, then I make sure I use like a hardcore SPF, and I love this La Roche-Posay SPF 50, so I use that on top of my moisturiser. It's not greasy at all, it doesn't make your skin go kind of, you know, that horrible like sunblock colour. It's really good, and you can wear makeup on top of it. So basically this Urban Decay Naked Skin One and Done is basically a tinted moisturiser, so it doesn't really come into makeup, but this is what I've been using like every day lately. Not as my moisturiser, I do wear it on top of my moisturiser, but it's got SPF 20 in it, so it's perfect. I don't need an extra SPF with it. You can see on my blog, I've done a blog on it, I've done like a review on this, but over time your skin kind of, it's like straight away it kind of like perfects your skin and gives you a little bit of coverage, but over time, if you start using it more, you'll notice that your skin does look more radiant, because this is basically like a great skincare product. It's not just makeup, but it's also skincare, so that's why I wanted to talk about it, because this is definitely in my skincare routine. And then the last two products are basically eye creams. For dark circles, I do really like these two eye creams, and kind of like to like depuff your eyes as well. So the first one is from Time Bomb, and it is the Dark Circle Rescue. I think I've talked about this in quite a few videos, like favourite videos and stuff, but I really love this, and I use this every night without fail. Sometimes in the day I'll go without, but in the night I always use this. And the other eye cream that I love is, and generally I do love the skincare range quite a lot as well, but I just haven't had a chance to directly buy it because I've been using lots of other products, but it's the Lancer range. Like, I love their polish, I love their moisturiser. I did a review on the blog and I've mentioned it in favourites videos as well, but it's just not in my current everyday skincare routine because I'm using all this other stuff. But the eye contour cream, however, I love. It is such a good eye cream. I love the fact that it comes with a little pump, and yeah, I just love it. So the eye creams I have got, I do really love, and I make sure I use them every night, but I like to use this one in the day as well because I think concealer applies really nicely on top of it. And then I lied, that wasn't the last product. The last thing I wanted to talk about was face oils. Again, like, face oils and serums are like, there's just so many available. One face oil I absolutely love, and I make sure that I use it I don't use it every day because I use a good serum, but if I feel like my skin feels a little bit dry or a bit dehydrated, and I also sometimes use this as a primer as well once it's sunk into my skin, but it's the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. If you haven't seen my review on this, I'll link that below. I'm just going to link everything below for you. It's just such a lovely oil. It's just like non-greasy, really hydrating, and it just makes you feel so kind of like dewy skin and glowy. It's such a lovely oil, so I love using this, and it's like this is basically my favourite face oil of the moment. So there you go, there is my updated skincare routine. I hope you liked this video. Please give me a big thumbs up if you did. If you've got any questions at all, just leave a comment below. Tweet me, Snapchat me, I don't know. There's just so many methods of communication these days. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter because it's really fun, and I'm also on Snapchat now as well. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to my first hurdle of 1,000 subscribers. I'm almost there. All the products I've mentioned will be listed on my blog, Secret Style File. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye guys.